coming at you live with another exciting installment of Lick of the Week. This is volume number 23. So today, what was all that crap I just played? Well, let's talk about it. Once again, I'm in the key of E, and I'm using my backing track in E number 1. And I have one basic lick that I'm using to play to the chords. And the way the chord progression lines out, there's one section. It basically goes from E to D. And the first lick resolves to the D chord at the end. And remember, all these chords, the chords last for 2 measures, a little idea, and there's 2 of them. And the licks all last for 2 measures. So it all links together. So the key is to land your lick at the end on the proper note, a chord tone of the last note or the last chord in the progression. So and it's an important skill to have, and it's not that difficult. Now, before I go and start talking about all this stuff and what I was doing there, let me say this. Again, my channel, let's pretend that playing guitar, lead guitar, was like having a dream of being a fighter pilot. And you want to fly the newest, baddest, fighter aircraft in the world. But you haven't flown shit yet. So, before you can do that, you've got to be able to fly a single prop Piper Cub by yourself. You've got to be able to take off, fly around, and land the son of a bitch without causing a disaster. That's what my channel's about. So, if you want to get in that fighter jet and do all that cool fighter jet stuff, I hope to God you can fly that Piper Cub. And my channel is all about flying the Piper Cub first. So keep that in mind. All right. It's true. Okay. So again, we're in the key of E. And the lick itself, let me just play the very first one. I'm not going to talk you through it. I've got scrolling tab at the beginning of every version of the lick that I play. So use that so I don't have to talk and go, put your finger here, put your toe there. Just follow the tab, please. Okay, so here's the lick. I'm in the home position of the E minor pentatonic, which is in the 12th fret. Oh! Dry erase board. This guy, look at it, right there. And I'm starting on that E note. This is simple stuff. I'm not trying to scare you off with shit that you can't play or would have to take 6 months of study to get down. This is, meat and potatoes, baby. So it starts on the 12th fret E note. Now let me slide it out of the way. Okay. Here's the lick. Simple, and I ended it on a D note. The second time around, I played the lick again and ended on an E, like this. Now, why the hell did I do that? Wow! Let me turn the track back on. I'll explain. Okay, so the first part of this chord progression, it sounds kind of fancy, but I'm going to play along with it with just bare bones. The first section starts on an E chord and ends on a D chord. The second section starts on a D and ends on an E. So each lick has to resolve on the chord at the end. Okay, so here's me playing the bonehead version of the chord progression. So what do we got there? We got E, D chord, La, 2, 3, and then E, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. So now, you see what's going on? The licks have to follow that. All right. So again, that first lick I just demonstrated, and it ended on D. Here it is again. The second one ended on E. Then I decided, since I think it's wise to learn how to play one lick all over the place, I stayed in the same position. It started on the E note that is on the 14th fret of the D string. So here's that. The other one that ends on E. So there's that. Now, dry erase board time again. So there's 2 different ways to play that lick in the home position. Then I said, hey, let's go over to pentatonic scale number 2, which is in the 10th position. Notice where the E note is? It's on the 12th fret of the E string. So let me play those two licks. Here we go. Ah! Just lost my tuner. Okay, here we go. Second one. Then there is the pentatonic lick number 2, the second lick, which ends on E. So there's that one. Now staying in that position, let's find the same lick again, starting on the G string 9th fret E note. Here we go. That one resolves to the D note at the end. The second one in that position on the high end is this. Simple stuff, but you need to know how to end your licks or you're going to sound like a dummy, and I don't want that to happen. All right, now let's move on. Dry erase board time again. Let's move on to pentatonic scale number 3, where now look where the E note is. See the black dot? 7th fret on the A string. So let me play the first lick that ends on a D note to match the D chord at the end. Here we go. Oh shit! Now let's do the lick again and resolve it to an E note for the second part of the chord progression. Simple! Okay, now let's stay in that position. Let me now go to the G string E note 9th fret and play the same lick and resolve it to D. There it is. Now, same lick again, only resolving to an E note. It's that simple. If you learn how to play these licks all over and understand how to resolve them to follow the chords in the progression, the chord at the end of the 2-bar phrase, you're on your way to maybe getting in that fighter jet. But again, keep flying the Piper Cub. Stay with it till you can fly it without crashing and burning. Okay? It's very important. All right. So that's it. It's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, order me a pizza. Hey, and while you're at it, tell me about where your favorite pizza place is, where you are, and who makes the best pizza in your part of the world. And, because I love pizza. Anyway. All right. It's me again. I'm out of here. I love you. Bye.